Man, come on, you already know MMOEXP, the best coin website to get your FC26 coins. Get a huge jump start to your teams. I'm talking Mbappe's, I'm talking some of the best cards in the game, man. META, that's code META for the best cheapest coins. Check first link in description. Also, 8% off, god damn. Brodies, we are back indeed with the Wingers tier list season. We did the strikers. If you did not check that video out, go and check it out, man. And quick disclaimer before I do these videos or like start the episodes, I always say this is just an idea to give you like more or less, you know, inclination or like ideas of where to place these cards. Like if you have them in your team, yeah, like for instance, if you have someone like Ginola, let's just start off with him, bro. Like, you know, you have an insane card. Also, price makes a huge, you know, it's a huge indication of how good a card is. I mean, most of these cards right here are meta, I would say. I didn't really include anyone like that's not really that great. So if you have them, fair enough to you, man. But yeah, tell me in the comments, do you agree with this tier list? Let's get into it though. We've got obviously icons as well. Didn't really include every icon because, come on boys, we're gonna be here too long if we have to include every single icon. But for the most part though, I think majority of these, like, you know, S tier icons are they're S, bro. They're gonna be S for a while. These are cards that pro players opt for. You know, the prices or shows how good they are. I mean, you got Ronaldinho. It's probably like 5 million coins on the market. Imagine how that man moves in the game, bro. I can only imagine. Yeah, I can literally only imagine because I do not have the coins for that. But if you do though, fair enough. You got an S tier card on your hands right there. We've got the main man Salah now. I also sometimes include their best version, most relevant version. But if there's a huge disparity or huge like difference in the cards, like let's say for instance we've got like maybe I'm trying to think now, if Vinny was cheap or like Dembele was cheap, right, and he had an insane card that makes him S, then I would include both versions. Does that make sense? But yeah, Salah for instance though definitely will get S. What a card, by the way. I think post patch now what I'm noticing, right, is finesse shot plus insane, especially outside the box. If you have finesse shot, trust me, and precision combined, it's going to be really, really good. We got the likes of Rodrigo. Now this might be the first card that I'm kind of on the cusp of like higher A. Don't get me wrong, good card in terms of in-game and stuff, but is he really the best of the best? That's what we'll obviously decipher and look at right now, because if you look at it, right, we've got the likes of him having the 88, right? I think the 88 is definite S tier, but the 86 right now, good playstyles, decent card in terms of stats and stuff, and in-game, I wouldn't really say S, man. We're gonna have to keep that list very sacred, man. Let's leave him at A. I'm happy with that. We got Wrighton. I think because of the 3-star, I think it's weak foot, kind of I'd say lower A. Bear in mind as well, in a tier list level, if they lower A, or some cards that are higher A is better than lower A cards. That's how a tier list works. I always have to say it because some people just don't see that for some reason. They'll be like, how are you putting Rodrigo in the same boat as, you know, Mbuemo or something like that? Probably no one says that, but you get what I'm trying to say. But let's try to get rid of some S cards that we can just all agree, like Di Natale. I will obviously move them at the end to where I see fit, you know, if they go higher, lower in their own tier list level. Dembele, come on, bro. Any version of Dembele is going to be good. Yes, his gold is, of course, S. That's why I didn't include him. It's still in that power curve of, like, you know, yeah, EA are releasing a lot of promo cards is what I'm checking. I mean, I can't even get the normal gold Dembele, bro, let alone the 90. Do you get me? So, yeah, very nice card, though. 5-star, 5-star, moves amazing in-game. Yeah, for now, I don't really see anything that's moving crazy here. I'd say Lamine Yamal, even with 3-star weak foot, the way he moves in game, man, sometimes you have to separate stats from how they feel. Someone like Lamine Yamal, right, has increased pace now, increased shooting, and his gold card was so good. So that's why I've included both versions of him, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 89 now. I would still say the 89 is S, bro. Due to him having technical plus, he moves very nicely. So you add a hunt on him and he's going to be really good. But I do think the 89 though, by the way, why is both versions of cards 89? Am I tripping, bro? Hold on. I know I'm not tripping. Two versions of... Yeah, wait. Prime time and the normal one is literally the same exact rating. 2.6 mil though for this one. That's insane. But yeah, I do think the gold, of course, is going to be placed lower in that level. But still very, very nice. Now, even with Rafinha, right? Now, I do always take into account like roles, playstyles, skill moves, weak foot. Rafinha only has 4-star, but goddamn is this card insane. One of probably the best. I'd actually put Lamine Yamal a little bit higher, but one of the best, I'd say, valued wingers right now in this game. Very nice the way he moves, maneuvers. Yeah, solid card. We got a man like Rashford, obviously now having the 99 shooting. In terms of the Scream promo, obviously everyone has 99 something. I do think Rashford is minimum S from a winger's perspective. Because if you look at wingers, right, as a position, you don't need to be doing too much actually. You just need to be having like the stuff to get you there. So like for instance with Rashford, he's already got the skills, the pace, he's got decent play styles as well. Do you get me? Like, you don't need to be doing too much. That's one thing I've actually checked and noticed. But yeah, someone like Rolfo, I think more suited towards the left back in terms of a defensive structured player. But as a left mid, I do still think she's going to do some damage. A better card than her though is someone like, let's actually put her a little bit above Wrighton. Someone like, what's her name now? I think I included her right. Yeah, someone like Karchawi. Oh my good golly gosh, bro. Karchawi in this game, one of the best, most versatile cards in the whole game, because she can play multiple plethora of positions. Trickster plus right there, which is, in my opinion, one of the more fun play styles. And it's very OP as well. If you know how to like fake shot at certain angles and stuff, intercept, jockey, now all of that combined will make for an insane card. And she's got 99 defending, so who knows? She can literally be S tier in every position. I'm not even kidding. She can play left wing, left mid, cam, CM. It's one of the best, most versatile cards I've seen personally. So yeah, I'd even put her damn near on the top slot of S. Very nice card. We got Rodman, I think, as a winger, 100% going to get placed at S. I think I might have placed her strike, like this version, in the striker tier list at A. Higher A, of course, due to the fact that, you know, sometimes like when it comes to shooting, like certain like dribbling elements, she's good, but much better as a winger, and that's why she's S compared to the striker one that's A. So yeah, we got Salma Paraluelu. Shout out to the main man Lafawale, but I do think Salma, in terms of a scale of dissipating, probably on that scale, because the thing is, she was good in the start of the game, like very nice, you know, she's kind of like in that Claudia Pina state, you know, everyone has both versions, you could say, when they have them for the majority of the part. But I do think right now, I don't think anything near S, bro, in my opinion at least. Sometimes she lacks like the composure in front of goal and stuff, but as a winger, not completely terrible. I'm actually looking at the right side of my eye right here. Vinny, going damn near S, bro. We got Salma Paraluelu with this version, and that's why I have different versions of each cards, because this one has better shooting, better passing, better dribbling, and just overall a better card. And I think a little bit more playstyles, I could be wrong, but still a better card overall. So for that reason, I'm going to put her at S, but not far off, you know, like all the way up to S. So yeah, we've got the likes of both versions of Nico Williams. Now, some people might say, Mike, no ways you're placing so much cards at S. The thing is, these cards, as I said, there's a leniency when it comes to wingers, because you don't need to be doing too much. I said this multiple times, right? Someone like Nico Williams can get 15 and 0 for you. Why I say this is he's got a rapid plus, one of the best playstyles for holding and like running with the ball. He's only has 82 reactions, right? I know that's a little bit low. Maybe the card in terms of on paper does look like an A card the more I actually see it, but the 87 will 100% be S. Even with 77 shooting, you have to always separate stats from how they feel. And someone like a Nico Williams, bro, like in this game, is the epitome, I would say, actually, of meta, because he's just got that body type pause, and he just moves in this game insane. Every time I play Nico Williams, I cannot understand how he's that fast and like that good. Yeah, you'll see him a lot of times, man, in this game. Yeah, for now I'm happy to place him even like damn near around there, bro, that version as well. So yeah, we'll see towards the end, maybe some cards go down, but for now I'm happy with that list. We've got a Teller, Nathan Teller, obviously playing cam, and then obviously the winger positions. I'd actually say damn near higher A, bro. He is insane in terms of pace, and I think that card is actually one of the more underrated ones. But yeah, we got Semenyo. Now these type of cards, I feel, man, we're doing a little bit too much if we're placing him at A. I feel like if I were to verse Semenyo, I wouldn't really struggle that much. Same thing with Thompson. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, these type of cards, just I'd say in the mid category. Yes, they're going to be somewhat decent, but I don't think they're anything near like higher A, lower A even. So yeah, for that reason, I'll leave them. We've got Zero Roberto with 79 shooting, but the thing is, 5-star skills, ladies and gentlemen, that is 100% going to get placed at S. Heung-min Son, is he better as a striker than a winger? That's one that I just never understand. What is Heung-min Son's best position? I feel like striker 100%, because he's that type of guy that is a little bit more like lanky up top, you know. He's can shrug players off the ball. He's got more of that like clinicalness in front of goal instead of the guy that like runs down the wing and cuts inside. Does that make sense? So finesse shot does help him a lot, I cannot lie. In terms of a overall aspect, doesn't have inside forward as well, which is one of the best wingers. So for that reason, maybe we'll leave him at the bottom of S for now. We could potentially actually move some cards down. Like I'm actually looking at it right now. We'll go Nico Williams above Lamine Yamal. Rashford can stay. You know what? For now, I think we're not doing too bad. I think they can stay S. We've got Hilders. I think better as a cam than a winger, because he's more of that like central running card. But still very nice in game. God damn, bro. Like if you actually look at his stats, he's very expensive if I'm not mistaken. I remember he had an inform in the start of the game. This version, 378,000 coins for him, and that stats is all good. But the thing is, if you're looking at actual playstyles, doesn't have that much. Especially from a winger, like technical plus is very good. He has 80 reactions. You need to look at composure and reactions, boys, especially in front of goal. Like from a winger, why is he so expensive? I don't understand. But I do think he will be good in game. That's why he's higher A. So yeah, for now, I'll leave him there. We've got Ayuso Perez. For some reason, I think I probably had him in my list on mistake here. He's not a winger, so for that reason, we'll leave him there. That's on me. But yeah, we've got man like. Let's just check other cards that I can just instantly, like Claudia Pina, man. I think as a winger, bro, I'm sorry, she needs to go S. Yeah, she's gonna get placed even like there. Damn near insane. She can actually go higher slot. Put Garincha there. You know what, let's see who's the best. We'll change that towards the end. But for now, I think Claudia Pina deserves to be here. She's Ben Yedder of the new era, you could say. You know, if you know Ben Yedder, you know. Let's see more cards. Okay, I'm thinking Barcola. Oof, I know this guy is going to be somewhat irritating to burst, man. Rapid plus as well with the insane stats all around. Yeah, that card for me is instant S. Definitely higher in that scale of like around, even just next to Lamine Yamal. I know he only has 4-star, but the thing is, you don't need to be doing too much, man, with these wingers, bro. Just run with them. Cut inside. Oh, I just checked Graham Hansen on the side of my eye. 100% higher S. Like there, and then we've got obviously Hazard, technical plus, beast, definitely S. We have got, let's see, let's try and get rid of some cards that are a little bit mid. Do you get me? Like, not really that much, but I think, like for now, we can say Diaby. I'm happy to leave. He's very fast as well. I think he can go there because he's just so quick. I've seen a couple of guys don't have coins and they use him and they cook me with him. So for that reason, we've got Rafael Leao. I'm happy to leave there. We've got Hemp and Kelly. I think for now, they're a little bit... I think Kelly is better. So for shows, we'll leave her there. Hemp will stay a little bit lower. Oh, Semenyo can go up. You know what? The more I look at it, Semenyo can go up. I don't think because of the 5-star weak foot, you get me. We got man like Douay. Oh my good golly gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just introduce you to someone right here. So versatile. Desiree Douay, what a player in real life as well. As a winger, I know he only has 80 finishing, and I always said, like, look at them retrospectively, look at them like overall. Stats don't look the greatest, I can't lie, but in-game, he's going to be one of the best cards you'll use in terms of like just maneuverability, the way he feels, transitional. He's going to be solid, but I think because of the stats and it makes sense. I do think he's a S still, so for now I'll leave him there. So for that reason, I think it's piling up. Let's put Lamine Yamal gold card down because his other version's already there, so we'll leave him there. That's fine. And yeah, you'll get demoted. Unlucky, brother. Let us check some more cards. I'm just trying to get rid of the S, you know, because we don't want to make this video too long. Some people's attention spans is cooked, you know, shout out TikTok and that. So we want to just get rid of, like, I think Messi for now, especially this version. Just holding on. I feel like Messi, it could be nostalgia that you're using the card and he feels even better. Does that make sense? But 81 reactions, yeah, it's definitely, it's becoming that time of the season now, bro, where Messi is not going to be that good. But I think for now, he's still going to get S. He's got amazing, like, maneuverabilities. 880k for a reason. Yes, it's Messi, but the thing is, he's going to be really good in game. Just the way he feels, moves. He has that like animations that you don't really expect. Oh no, you do expect, sorry. Yeah. We got Alaire, and I think for now, as a winger, insanely fast. Yeah, this version definitely S. Yeah, there's a lot of cards at S now. I think it's warranted though. Most of these cards are insane. Their price range shows that. Argue with the wall. Anthony, 3-star weak foot. this is the type of card that I'm kind of really close on the cusp of saying maybe S, but I'm on the fence. I feel like he's kind of dissipating a bit. Very decent card, but I wouldn't really say anything crazy. With man like Grealish, yeah, this type of cards, I'm sorry, it just goes down further. You could even say there's no C, so we could delete the row. Let's go like this, wait. And then we'll leave, yeah, anybody that goes to C is just really shite. I think that's not even meta at all. So for now, I think it's fine to remove that tier list level. But for now, that's how we're looking. A lot of cards at S, but it's warranted, as I said. So we've got Adeyemi, just very quick, I'd say, in this game. But for now, I think as a winger, I'd say this better, bro. You know, you're just buying the card for pace at that stage. Esteval, by the way, this man in real life, bro. I don't know how old is he. Wait, let's check. He is... Does it show here? He's 18 years old, bro, and he's cooking for Chelsea. If I'm not mistaken, I've heard a couple of good things from him, but for the most part, in-game, he's got very good play styles and stuff. I think we're kind of going a little bit far off if we're placing him at S. I definitely think higher S. Sorry, A. So for now, I'm happy with that. Gakpo, one of the more underrated cards in this game as a winger. 400,000 coins for him, and incisive pass plus. Cannot play cam, but oh my days, as a chance creator, I can only imagine how this guy is going to play. Because I've actually versed his inform a couple of days back, and he cooked me, bro. That guy that had him, he cooked me. The thing is, I fear this card will be a little bit lanky in game. 6'2". Yes, he's got decent dribbling stats, but the issue is the agility and balance. You check. So for that reason, as a winger, I don't know, man. I just don't see him being at S. I'm going to leave him at the high slot of A, though. I'm happy with that. We've got a man like Gulli. Obviously, this is that promo with the UCL heroes and stuff. And like UCL cards in general. They actually included Daniele De Rossi, bro. I'm so happy. Shout out to, if you know, you know, bro. Back in the day when we used to use these cards. But yeah, very nice card on stats. Finesse shot plus as well. Cutting inside type of vibes. He's got the inside forward plus plus. Gulli looks like one of the best valued cards right now. Period. I mean, he might be still of the day, boys. Very, very good card on paper. For now, though, is he creme de la creme? Probably not. So for now, I'm happy to leave him at that A slot right there. Still looks very insane, though. We've got a couple of cards that I don't really know about, I'll be honest. Haraslin. And people be like, Mike, you haven't used all these cards? Bro, of course not, man. It's just, as I said, giving you an idea. You have to look at like specific stats. But oh my days, look at his stats, bro. 89 ball control, 87 reactions, 90 composure with dribbling 90. And he's only 20,000 coins. This is the type of thing in Ultimate Team that I'm just very, like, I don't know. It's just weird to me how these type of cards are so cheap. I mean, he's got technical, finesse shot base, first touch. I mean, as a card, on paper, this looks like damn near one of the best steals of the day right there. For now, I'm happy to leave him at that top slot of A. We've got Gordon. If you know Gordon in the start of the year, goddamn, this 80 gold card, 83, sorry, he was so irritating. This one has a quick step plus with technical, finesse. A little bit lanky in game because he's 6 foot and he has not the greatest agility and balance. For that reason, I feel like you can literally just go buy Rafinha gold and he'd play better. So for that reason, I'm happy to leave Gordon though. Higher A for sure. Man like Mbuem Dog. Obviously scoring for us. Man, I can't believe we didn't beat Tottenham, bro. It actually shows, shout out to commentator, he was right with what he said. He said Tottenham and United are not title contenders, bro. We can't see out games, etc, etc. Now, we are good. We're in a good role right there, but I just feel like right now, you know, teams like Arsenal and stuff, you know, they are cooking, bro. Arsenal might actually win the league this year. Fair enough, man. They've been gunning at it. No pun intended, but yeah, let's jump over to Dog though. Speaking of United, you know, I'm loving the way this guy is playing though in real life, man. Beast. I like the way just the inclination to be a solid, you know, chance creator, even to striker, like a solid, you know, head on his shoulders. But from a virtual scene though, I do think there is better. I do think he's very explosive though in game. Like very, very nice card, and you'll actually be very surprised at how this guy plays. For now, I'm happy to leave him. Like, you can actually say Yamal goes like that, and then yeah, you can say that that's perfect. Bahoya, actually one of the better, more irritating cards I've versed this, not this weekend, but over time. One thing I would say about him, I think he has Trickster base, and then also he's very quick. So I'm thinking minimum A. Now there's a lot of cards at A, but it's warranted, you know. It's kind of a stagnant power curve. Not a much cards, you know, that's like excelling too much unless you're gonna spend money on them, you know. So yeah, for that reason, let's see. I kind of want to go a little bit quick. We got Shirky, 5-star 5 that just lacks the very nice evolution. But this is an evolution card. I've included evolutions as well. But this Shirky card, one of the best evolutions that I've personally done. I do think he does lack in the shooting department, but still an insane winger though. So for that reason, I'm happy to leave him there. We've got a man like Frimpong. I think he's just very quick as well. Kind of lacks shooting elements, but it will be very nice in game. I'm happy to leave him there. We could actually say Diaby goes down 1 and right, and I'm happy with that. Rolfo's cool there. Kelly Semenyo. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Salma Bacha. Okay, we've got a couple of cards left, boys. We don't want to make this video too long. We're already on 20 minutes. So let's just go very quick. We've got Brandt, decent, but I think she's dissipating a lot, or has dissipated. She's just quick. You can literally just go buy Rafael Leao, and you're going to cook even better, you know. Berenstain, she's obviously a scream card, so she's a little bit more, you know, inclined to be more relevant, you could say. So yeah, she's decent. We got a man like Barnes. Not Scotty Barnes, you know, from NBA, but John Barnes, indeed. 250k game changer plus. This type of card I like in game. Very compact, moves very nice with the ball. The issue I have with him, though, just kind of sometimes passive, man. Does that make sense? So for that reason, I feel like his icon is going to be... It's going to be okay. Nothing crazy, though. Same thing with Nedved as well. I think we're doing ourselves a little bit of, you know, being a little bit too nice by placing all these cards at S. So I think Nedved is happy to go at A. Coverage scale, I think 5-star 5-star helps him, but not really a card that I've versed that much. Diane is nice. I think she's higher A for sure. Actually, one of the more irritating cards to verse because she's so cheap now and she's so good, you know. We've got Oscar Bob. I don't really like that card, man. I don't know. I just feel like this is so much better, boys. So for that reason, we can leave him there. I think with the... Yeah, I think for now, we can leave him at the bottom of A. I'm happy with that. We got Ibabo and obviously Javinho. I think they're just fast as wingers. Sometimes a little bit lanky, and just because they've Javinho and Ibabo, you know, I think A is okay. It's warranted. We got Nwaneri, he's decent. Carrasco's decent. Cole, a little bit higher actually in the scale of A. Nothing crazy though. We got Debinia. Now this card right here, bro. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Let me just tell you something about this card. Obviously she's small, right? But she's got 5-star 5-star. Insane stats everywhere. 80 reactions. I did say reactions play a huge role. This one I feel like it's warranted, man. She is that type of card that you can never get the ball from. She just maneuvers away so fast. What I like about her as well, I've used the gold and inform. The way she turns, it's kind of like Claudia Pina. You can't get it because she's so fast to the point where, like, when she turns, your center back can't turn as quick enough, or fullbacks, or even midfielders, and then she's gone, bro. Just like that, you see her, she's gone. I do think though reactions and stuff does hold the card a little bit down, so for that reason I'll leave her at the end scale of S, but solid card, I can't lie. Quadrado, he's back, bro. I've got him at right back. He does feel a little bit lanky, but I do think he's a minimum A card. Could say even lower A though. As a winger, yeah. Jeremy Doku. As a winger, you can actually evo him, funny enough. And he goes to 83 shooting. From curse to the left, one of the better evos that I've actually seen personally. So he's like actually a little bit better than Shirky, you could say. Is he S? I think you're going a little bit too much to say he's S, but I'm happy to leave him higher A. So yeah, let's just check. I don't want to really leave anyone behind, but that is how we are looking so far. I will obviously demote some cards. I think there's too much cards at A. But it makes sense. Most of those cards that I'm actually looking at is not bad. We've got a man like Diaz. I don't think he's S. Definitely higher A though. Solid for obviously Bayern as well. That's the type of card I think Liverpool are missing. Is that Luis Diaz, bro. He was such a good chance creator and also just goal poacher, you could even say, as a winger. But I do think he doesn't have a playstyle plus, so he's not really S tier. But damn near. If he gets one more promo special card, instant S. Man like Foden, you could even say better as a playmaker CM roaming character, but as a winger he'd be somewhat decent, you know, can press from the top, got somewhat decent defending stats. For now I'm happy to leave him just behind Mboem Dog. We've got the man that shall not be mentioned, literally making this guy seem like he's what is it? Yeah, I'm sorry man, Mason Green. We have to showcase the best meta cards, boys. Even if it means, you know, showing this guy right here. But I do think his card is very meta, man. 5 star 5 star. I've versed him a lot of the times. There's actually a lot of people that did his card. He's got technical plus, insane all around in terms of stats and stuff. So for that reason, I put him higher in the slot of A. So for now, like around even here, bro, he's pretty much good. We've got Felix, man. Yeah, shout out to Felix. I actually included him in my striker one. But as a winger, 123,000 coins. He's going to be a little bit lanks. You know, he's about around that slot of like, you could even say he's like in that Neymar type of vibes with the skilling and how tall he is. First touch plus, he's going to feel decent actually in game. 83 sprint speed, however. I'm just trying to find things to not put him at S. But I just don't really see him as an S card. Does that make sense? Maybe I'll leave him at the top slot for now of A. Pretty much insane rolls all around. The card low-key does look very much close to S. I cannot lie to you. Very much close to S. We've got Kuhl. I have him in my team. I must say Kuhl sometimes he's passive. He goes missing in some games, I would say. So for that reason, I'm not going to really say S. But I do think he is solid in terms of how fast and like the inclination to get those goals. So for that reason, I actually say like around there is perfect. We got James, Lauren James now. Oh my days, man. This card in the start of the game was such a fun card to use. 363 rapid plus. The dribbling stats is letting her down completely, and reactions, bro. She's gonna cut inside very beautifully. She's also got the enforcer to like shrug plays off the ball, but is she really S? I don't think so. I'd actually low-key just place her just behind the main man, Joao Felix. So for that reason, I mean, that's a damn near close one though, eh? 86 finishing. I mean, if you add something to boost a card, inside forward plus plus on the right and right wing, right mid, right wing. You know what? I think there's an exception for her, man. She's kind of like the Binya, bro. You could even say better, because I've used the gold. I can only imagine that one, bro. And enforcer kind of makes you feel so much like more physical. Trust me, I've got Lukaku. He's insane in that role. Kudus, what an irritating card to verse, man. The one time I don't get is like a special card from you know, what is it, challenges. Yeah, that card is so irritating to verse. Very nice card though. I think he's solid. We've got a Lundberg. He's okay. It actually goes to show. Let's put some cards down, boys. Let's go Oscar Bob. We'll go Rolfo stays. We'll go Quadrado as a right wing. I don't really think he's anything crazy. And then Bahoya's fine. Ibarbo, Tella, that's cool. Yeah, we'll obviously maneuver some cards down, but for now that's fine. Onyabati, kind of like in that role of a card that's just like a kind of a trump card, you know. She's got the 99 dribbling now and somewhat decent defense. So from the top she can press. I'm actually putting her in like that slot of middle A, you could say. Olise, very nice as well. Is he higher S? I mean, sorry, lower S or higher A? I think a higher A for me for now. Very good card on paper, but I feel like I wouldn't really put him damn near close to S, because it's just something about the card that doesn't really give him like that, you know, irritating vibes. Like if I were to verse like Heung-min Son, you know, Lauren James, Rashford, I'd much more like be more irritated towards them. Does it make sense? But Olise is nice though. He's a decent card. We got Pulisic, very irritating, man. Oh my days, I had versing Pulisic as well in this game. You could even say damn near close to S. That's how good Pulisic is. And that's his best version as well. He's got the 5-star weak foot, maxed out pace, decent reactions as well. Low driven, incisive, quick step. I think if you had a playstyle plus, for sure S. I'm happy to leave him at the highest slot of A though. And then we've got the very last one, Francisco Concenciao, 4-star skills. I think minimum A, man. Now there's so much cards at A due to the fact that most of these cards, I'd say there's a leniency for wingers. If you have any of these cards. They're gonna inevitably be good, you know. So obviously the lower A cards are not as good, but I'm happy to actually put some gold cards because they just have, you know, that aura for them a little bit higher, bro. I would say Salma goes like that. Liao goes around there. Covered Scaler can hold that. So yeah, let's see. So we've got S. Ginola is holding that top slot. Would you guys agree? We've got Rafinha and Nico Williams. I'm happy with them being there at S. Insane cards all around. Messi's chilling there as well. Messi could go a little bit down. Rafinha definitely goes up. And then we've got Claudia Pina. Better as a striker for sure, so she can go down a little bit. Hazard's chilling there. We've got Ronaldinho there. You know what I mean? Even in general, though, I do think Ronaldinho actually does play that role of insanity and definitely holds that S. Due, we've got obviously Rodman, Salma, Paralowelo, Karchawi. Karchawi, because she's more suited as a midfielder slash defensive character, I'm happy to leave there. Salma definitely goes up, bro. Like around here. And yeah, for now that's looking decent. We've got Olise. A lot of good wingers in this game now that I actually check. Nedved maybe goes down a bit. Gordon goes up for sure. And then I think Yamal goes like that. That's fine. Rodrigo definitely goes up, boys. Gulli as well goes up. Doku goes down like that. Let's just do that. And yeah, it's like I'm constructing something, boys. I'm almost there. Let me cook. Okay. Cole, Cool, Mbuemo, Onyabati, Yildiz. These guys, I think Yildiz deserves to go up as well. Francesco Adeyemi, 100%. Oh my days, I didn't even see his card. Because they got like situated further down because they were the first ones up. Does that make sense? So that's why Adeyemi was so down. So yeah, for now, actually Adeyemi can go damn near. Yeah, he's gonna get an insane upgrade. For now, that's fine. Okay, got Nathan Tella. Yeah, that's cool. Javinho, cool. I think that's fine, boys. Tell me in the comments, do you agree with this list? Yeah, a lot of cards at 8, but it makes sense, is what I was saying. Let me know in the comments, boys. I'll catch you in the next video. Do you think do you agree with this list? I always ask that question. You know, I'm always keen to see your guys' opinions or thoughts. No one can be objective in tier lists. You know, there's always some ounces of subjectiveness. I always say it. But stay tuned for the midfielders, boys. I'll catch you in the next one, man. Have a sweet weekend, boys. Peace.